Man, camera rolling. Cherokee's rolling. Cherokee's arm is rolling.
You can't run away from me.
Oh. Ooh. Draws.
Boomers.
You trying to purposely sit up today?
No!
You
I like being all low.
And we can sit here until you decide to do your job.
Are you talking about this? I already did my job. You mean hitting record?
Yeah. Audio is rolling.
Listos?
You ready?
Are you ready? Because I've been ready.
I don't like that plug in the background, but you know what? Let's go. What's going on, world? It is your boy, Art Bay.
It is your baby, Cherokee the Native.
And we are the Prolific Misfits.
It's
Back with another video for that ass.
How are you doing?
I'm quite well, thank you. How are you, Cherokee? The Native.
I'm good. I'm blessed and highly favored. I'm not melting.
Clearly, because you ain't got no clothes on.
I was gonna say you look very good in black.
Thank you. Men in black.
So yeah, I'm feeling good. Feeling good. How are you?
Feeling fine. Feeling great. How are you? You know that's Outcast.
Yeah, I know who it is. I know
checking.
it is. I know who
Just
it is.
checking.
You got any updates for me in the yard and
I finished that flower bed in the back.
Okay.
Yeah, it looks cute.
Okay. Got no apple trees or palm trees coming in this week?
My neighbor does. He got 2 pear trees, 2 cherries, muscadine grapes,
Ew.
a lemon tree,
What the hell?
and an apple tree. I think he wanted to line it up,
No.
bumped up against my side of the yard. Like let them berries, pears,
you want some of the pears?
let them fall in my
They're
yard.
definitely yours. Yeah.
No. We're gonna have problems. I don't eat pears.
Oh,
I don't want them in my yard.
did not know that.
No. I don't think we've ever thought about the fruit that we eat.
I don't. Because I eat a lot of them.
I bet you do.
I do like pears, so.
Really? You like pears over apples?
Yeah, actually I do.
You must like white meat, chicken. Because pears are dry to me.
No. There's,
Apples are juicy.
There's many different types of pears.
Oh.
Yeah, no. I do like the white meat and chicken. But
Just dry and bland. I mean, what's good, man? Your energy today. What's going on? What's going on in your world?
but I think my energy is pretty dope. Just to be honest.
You seem a little down. Like, did they work you hard?
I'm tired.
You had to overmanage. Like, I mean, firing people is all.
Yeah.
It takes a lot out of you.
It does, but
You know?
there's some changes going on. Like I've been busy after work
Okay.
each day, and it's dealing with work. Like we had a meeting after work, and I'm just like, I'm so tired. So we're talking about changes that we're gonna implement for the new summer, stuff like that. So
Spring, summer.
summer, September. So you're I'm tired. So I'm gonna try to pick it up.
Okay, come on.
You know, especially with this thing.
Exactly.
But no, I've been good. I mean, the weeks are flying by. It's hell. It's damn.
It's
summer,
gonna be June.
It's gonna be June. Right. It's June. Fucking Gemini season. Boo.
Woo! They are out. They have opened up the gates of hell, and the Gemini has been spread. Woo! And I've been enjoying the show.
Every time I think of Geminis, I think about gremlins. I don't know why. And you just want to put water on them bitches. But anyway.
Anywho.
Any good? Any news from you?
No, I just told you.
That's it? Yeah, I was looking at those the whole time.
Like
That's the whole time I was thinking about that. And I'm like, I'm nasty.
Yeah, you might want to cover them up. Just go for it.
Is that what these really were for?
Yeah, that's Rain told me to hook you up.
I don't care.
Put it on the inside.
I will not. This actually, if I had breasts, I think this would probably be my size.
Really?
No, I think
you would be so disproportionate.
I think I would be.
What is that, an A cup? You would be a triple F.
I would definitely be Dolly Parton in this bitch. You would too. You got broad shoulders. Look at you.
No, I don't have broad shoulders. That's you. You're the broad. You're the broad, right? As you're in my camera, you don't see none of me over there.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. There was something I was gonna say. You got any plans for summer? Because it's
work.
really rolling. Really, that's it. You ain't taking over. I mean, many vacations. I mean, the world's kind of open. No,
just because you out here wilding.
I keep that's it. I am not wilding, but I mean, it's summertime. I feel like summer was canceled last year, so you got to kind of make up for.
Well, the year was canceled.
Yeah, you're right.
So no, I'm building an empire.
You are, and that kind of segues into
boy, do you see how I teed you up? I just gave you that nice assist. Go for it.
But you just see how I caught it?
Yeah. And I had to let you know, that I knew.
And I had to let you know that I knew too. So we know. We both be knowing.
We in the know. Is that Minnesota?
Minnesota. Do you remember Bobby's World?
Yes.
Is that where his mom was from? I felt like that's where she was from. Don't you know?
I think she was from Minnesota. But seriously, is that what the hat stands for?
I thought it was
mini nuggets.
Mini nuggets.
I don't know.
I don't know why. I don't know. I thought it was a great color, and yeah, I just decided to sport it. Minnesota though. What's their
initials?
My dumbass was about to say, I think it would be New Mexico, brother. What the fuck? He's a little dyslexic. Minnesota? That's a good question. I don't know. Here, I'm going to Google.
Go for it. Go for it.
You might be right.
So I'll talk to the people. So, it's such a pleasure to see you all. I enjoy reading comments. I enjoy the moods that we put on Instagram. This latest one was on a mood from 1 to Prince. How are you feeling today? My favorite one probably was Whitney, and the second favorite was Boosie. Lil Boosie. Lil Boos. How y'all feeling out there? Oh, you back?
I am back, and you
so
were
what's
correct.
the initials? MN?
So
told y'all I was a smart one.
It's all right. Brains before booty, I suppose.
Crazy to be dumb and ugly. Damn. Kidding, people.
I wouldn't know.
Kidding, people. Kidding, people.
I wouldn't know. I don't know what's happening.
Oop.
Longer than you know.
That's a long ass laugh. Oh, Karen, please. Karen, please. We're trying to do a show.
So you were saying you enjoy interacting with the people?
Yes.
And you have Bootsy on there? I didn't see the Bootsy one.
Yeah, it was on the mood on a scale of 1 to Bootsy. How y'all feeling today?
I cannot stand that man. I do not.
He's hilarious. Mental.
But yes, you were talking about Minnesota. So you're building an empire.
Oh, you trying to make that segue work again? Make it work. Reverse.
Yes. So I wanted to talk about success today.
Okay.
And what does that mean for me? What it means for you? What it means for us? And I just want to keep it going. So
there you
go. You were just stating that you are building empire.
And
A-N because it's the E-A-E-I-O-U.
You know.
Sometimes I was just say goo. Wow. But you're building an empire, and thus that is probably weeding or giving you your success, correct?
Okay.
I'm asking, it was a question.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. So, okay. For me.
Thank you. I'm just trying to get you here,
brother.
I'm just trying to get you here with the people because you're the one that gives all that. And I'm having to, you know what? I got your back, bro. If you're not there, I'll pick it.
What am I giving?
Shamar, you is so Shamar today, just dry and bland like that white meat you like. Ain't nobody feeling that.
Bro, I'm so sorry.
Dry.
I'm so sorry.
Like, start this over, people.
Yeah.
Hey, what's going on, world? It is your boy Shamar.
It is your baby, Cherokee the Native. That was good. I like you did that.
Hey, baby.
And
all
we
right.
are the
Prolific Misfits.
And today we're talking about success.
Success.
All right. So, for me, myself, I think that me growing up, that I thought success was convoluted.
Mm-hmm. Nailed it.
Oh. I know words. But I think as I'm getting older, my idea of success is kind of like changing, which I guess it should because we're evolving. And I think now that I'm getting older, success doesn't necessarily mean for me the big house, the nice car, the riches, the glam, and all that. For me, now I see success as meaning something totally different.
Tell me.
Okay. So, we know that I have a long list of many years of being in school. Why am I shading myself? Right. But
I'll add to it. Now, go ahead.
But me going to school also just to do it. I mean, I was like, if y'all remember Girlfriends, I felt like I was Lynn. I was just wanting to collect all these, like I'm going to school and learning. Mm-hmm. But then I also was going to school because it was like, it was basically hammered in my head that, you have to go to school to be successful. If you want to be successful, you got to go to school. I'm in school. And that's it. I was in school. I wasn't really I was getting, I had a great grade point average, but it didn't mean anything to me because I didn't know why I was going to school. So basically, I stopped that dream, and then I just...
What was the dream? Just to go to school?
It was deferred.
Oh.
The dream was, I think I had it backwards, to go to school and then figure out what I'm going to do with my life.
Oh, okay.
Because when I was younger, my parents was like, you're going to be a doctor. You should want to be a doctor. You should probably want to be a lawyer. All those things that, will make you money and successful. But I'm like, okay, I don't want that. Especially when I got in college, I was like, I don't want that. So now that I'm older, doing the different things that I enjoy and also getting paid for the things that I enjoy, now today I realize that is really what makes me successful, by doing the things that I actually enjoy, love doing. Also, I mean, it may be surprising, but I do like the times when I don't have to do shit. Like when I'm actually not doing, just relaxing. That is kind of success. I mean, it may sound very, very contradictory, but that is successful for me.
What's that? The freedom to be?
The freedom to be. Oh, yeah. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. And also with saying that, just really seriously, the freedom to be myself as well. I believe that brings me success because I'm not hiding, or I'm not being my authentic self. So me being who I truly am, for me, makes me successful.
Okay.
All right. You want to jump in there, brother?
Oh, just pass the ball. So I agree with you. I mean, as far as our definition or how we view success evolves, and success has nothing to do with a dollar amount. To me, it has nothing to do with the material things that you have. It's more so all about your legacy. So, I practice an exercise of imagining I'm sitting on my front porch. I am about 89 years old, and I'm reflecting on my life. And I walk backwards to see what would I want people to say about my life, my legacy. What would I want to have accomplished? What would I have wanted to do? And when I figured that out, that's when I started setting the goals to get to that, right? To obtain those things, to have that legacy. I think it's very important because we are very communal, and we're socialization. It takes a village. We require having that connectivity to other people to be in this life. And my thing is build and accomplish so that you can leave on for others. The second piece of that is still about community, but I can define or measure success in how many people around me have I helped become just as successful. If I'm the richest man in the room, that's not success.
Right.
Everyone around you needs to be able to eat. I have for years now have always tried to figure out how can I create opportunities for others, and whatever it is that I'm doing, how can I incorporate them? Because we all should come up together. Generational wealth is not just you in your individual family, but it's you and your community. And your community is that family that's around you, your chosen family, your friends, your,
right.
All of that. So that's how I see the definition or what it means to be successful. What's your legacy, and how have you assisted others to get up there as well?
I like that. Do you think that, I think that it's easy for us as in our society to get caught up in what you got compared to what I have. I think that's sometimes I was going to say the bad thing about success, but I really don't think there's a bad thing. I think that's where it can get muddy when I'm comparing my success, or I want to compare. Yeah, I'm going to compare my success to your story. And I think that a lot of people should maybe just really reach in and really define what they think is successful for them, opposed to seeing what you got going on.
You can't say that because, if you compare yours to someone else's, you have no idea how they're defining success.
Right. But I think, clearly a lot of us do it. I think that goes hand in hand with, what's the word? I can't think of the word right now, but basically, I guess showboating, like we're buying all this shit to appease each other when, I don't know. I'm learning. The credit score is important, but if your credit score is terrible and you're riding, and you're probably like, bitch, where are you going with this?
Well, I didn't call you a bitch.
But when you don't have really much going on, but it's a facade, because you're living this life.
That's living for others.
Yes.
That's not
and I think that's what's going on, or that's a part of, I don't know, a muddied up success when people compare each other.
I wouldn't even put success in that. I think that's just, a distorted view on what it's all about, or not understanding. Just like you said, you were going to school not for yourself, just from what you've heard and what was taught to you or shown to you.
Right.
So social media, society as a whole, and things like that are showing a lot of people that material things may define that. So that's kind of how they're cultivating or defining success. And yeah, it is muddying the water for them. It is making them try to, that old cliche, keep up with the Joneses. But, at a certain point, you have to get out of that, because if you stay there, you will never in your mind be successful, because as you continue to work your ass to get to that point, it's already done changed to something bigger and better, quote unquote, from what you see. You know what I mean? Yeah, I wouldn't view it that way, because I don't think, just like, you're a manager, you know what I'm saying? And me as a manager, the only way that I was successful was if my team succeeded.
Right. I'm big on that.
Same difference. The only way, even though I'm not managing a team, in my business, in my life, in anybody around me. The only way I'm successful is if everyone else succeeds. That's how it is defined. And you as a manager, that is how your performance is measured.
Right.
You know?
Does it frustrate you, though, the people that you try to bring up with you and they don't reach their success as you saw them being successful? Does that make sense? Like,
yeah, well, no, I don't.
The potential.
Yeah, when I give and help build others, it's not me measuring it to a certain level of success,
right.
But it is disappointing to see that they are missing an opportunity because something else is more important, and that other thing that's more important is actually what's going to hinder them from their level of success that they wanted.
Right. Yeah, that's frustrating. But I mean, I think that what's that saying? Of course, you were talking about community. I think it's also important to try to include yourself with other people who are successful. Like,
if you want to be a millionaire, hang around millionaires.
Yes, that was the saying. Thank you, bro. Thank you for helping me today.
I got you.
But that's what I'm saying.
Absolutely.
Or if we're gonna build together, let's all build together.
Listen, this guy, what was it? I'll celebrate my 5th year in business July 31st. Wow. Thank you. Okay. So early on, I started following several photographers, and looking at that. And one of them, I was in awe, admiration of his work, his talent, and everything like that. What did I do? When I saw that he offered a class, I booked it.
Right.
In that class, he offered a one-on-one coaching, virtual coaching. I booked that before I left. I wanted to learn from what I presume to be the best. And in all honesty, so I'm going to tackle 2 things now.
Okay.
Back to your point of helping or bringing people up and being disappointed if they don't take that.
Yeah.
I had to learn too to fall back from that. And now I focus on aligning myself with the best of the best in whatever their field is. So if I'm going to collaborate, if I'm going to hire people to be a part of something that I'm doing, they need to be an A player in their field, no matter what it is.
Right.
Because at that point, I can trust that you're going to deliver just as well as you can trust that I'm going to deliver. And in that, we help and push each other further and further, but just going down and reaching way back in that alley trying to, I ain't pulling nobody out no more.
Okay, no more. You just had a realization, like,
yeah.
Okay. I mean, because you were really good at just basically helping those people who were up and coming, trying to make their way. Like, hey, this might be your, either get you practice or this might be your breakout point.
Because I was trying to translate that to, in my Clark Kent, managing people.
Yeah.
And they were noobs. They were rookies in their career. And I helped mold them and I mentored them, coached them up, got every single last one of them promoted. You know what I'm saying? That felt great for me.
Right.
And I translated that into my business and, trying to help, push forward and things. And when I wasn't getting the same results that I was getting at my Clark Kent, I had to figure that out. Well, even though I hired those people and put them on my team, they were already at the yeah. I ain't gonna bleep that out, but hell. All right, now you know. I probably will bleep it out. Anyway. But they were already in the business.
Yes.
And I just brought them up. They already had that hunger, that desire to do, and I gave them an opportunity. Versus in this side of the playing field, they weren't in it. They were talking a great game, and I saw potential, or either I saw potential. Some of them I did see potential, and others I just wanted it bad. And you can't want it for them more than they want it for themselves.
Nope. Mm-hmm. Wow. Well, I think that I think we nailed it.
Nailed it.
I think in short, I think success is really measured by you as an individual and what you want that to look like for yourself. And you can't compare. I can't compare my success with you, him, her, them, they. So yeah, I think you're a person. You just keep at it. Whatever you think it's going to bring you joy, keep at it.
And make sure that's what you want. You know, don't try to fight for something or for something that you don't even want, because you're going to end up miserable. You know, a study has said that 50% of the workforce hates their job.
Just 50%?
Right. It could be higher. It could be. But 50% of the people go to the same job day in and day out for years and years and hate it. So why would you be miserable? Why choose misery?
Right.
I would get out of it. And, you know, because I love watching documentaries and interviews of successful people and things like that. And no one speaks of money. This is what they will say about money. Do what you love. Do whatever you would do for free. And I promise you the money will follow. And it does. Because, I mean, if you think about it, if it's something that you love doing, you're going to put your whole self, your all, your soul, you're going to put your soul into it. And people are going to feel that. And you will get rewarded handsomely.
All right. You did that. So, you want to close us out?
Yeah. So, like you
Pause.
said.
Do you see that we're on time?
I'm impressed. I was going to give you a kudos. I guess I should do it on air. I'm quite impressed with you. Because you kept that. At first, when you were going through that, I was like, oh, shit, we about to be here.
Thank you, brother. Thank you.
But, I forgot what I was saying.
You were closing us out.
I
did interrupt you. I'm sorry.
And again. And another one. Come on, Khaled. You know, do what you love, and the rest will follow. Free your mind,
I was just thinking
and the rest will follow.
Well, there goes my closing. There goes my closing.
Don't be so shallow. And I'm your boy, Art Bay. You can find me on all social media platforms at Allen Lux Studios.
Yeah, I can't even. What he said, ditto. So you can follow me at I'm Bebe.
Hey, baby.
You can follow me on the gram at Cherokee the Native. That's it.
Bye. And we'll catch you in the season finale video.
What?
Peace.
Bye.
You wasn't ready?
Oh,